is funny. Life is funny. Agbahovbe.
Life is funny. It can make a joke of our best dreams and plans. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion of the world, put it a little differently when he said, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face." Interestingly, when life punched Mike Tyson in the face, planned or not, he beat off his opponent's right ear. The contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, has life ever punched you in the face? Did you bite off anyone's ears? April 9th, 1990, I had a plan of having my first kiss that night. I was 16, and she was the most beautiful girl in our neighborhood. At exactly 7 p.m., she flashed me. For the benefit of our Gen Zs in the house, we didn't have mobile phones back then. She flashed with a torchlight. And she had flashed to signal that her parents had gone out for a meeting. In other words, the coast was clear. I brushed my mouth, I had my bath, I brushed my mouth again, then I dashed to her house, and by 2 minutes past 7, I was knocking on her door. She opened it, but she was blinking a lot. Maybe she was nervous like me, or maybe something entered her eyes. I didn't care. I had to stick to my plans. So I said, "I love you." Then I closed my eyes, expecting a kiss, just like in the movies. That was when life literally punched me in the face with the hands of her father. Apparently, he had forgotten something at home and had come back to pick it up. No wonder she had been blinking at the traffic lights at the Lucet junction. He dragged me by the trousers and dragged me out of the compound. He threatened me. He told me not to ever talk to his daughter again, that I was a bad influence. He said so many scary things that night, but I can't remember them now because I was busy wondering how life could have managed to turn my infallible plans into a neighborhood joke. I wish I made this up. But it's true. Life is funny. And it can happen anywhere. Even right here in Toastmasters. May 9th, 2018. I was representing Division F at the District International Speech Contest in Accra, Ghana. The speech I gave at the division level blew the audience away. I was hoping to repeat that feat at the district level. But life is funny. After I was introduced on stage, I walked majestically like I owned Ghana, full of confidence. However, 2 minutes into my speech, and after about 4 or 5 attempts at humor, the audience were just staring at me. Just like they're staring at me now. But I couldn't be bothered. Because I knew that by the time I got to the middle of my speech, when I released my punchline, they would have no option but to forget their problems at home. That was when life happened. The microphone anchored to my belt fell down. It was an eerie silence. You could literally hear a pin drop. I picked it up, anchored it back, continued my speech, and it fell down again. That's when I knew my village people had gone. I picked up the microphone, got to the back of the stage, continued to address an audience of more than 500 with my natural voice. My punchline came. audience didn't even hear it. Chocolate was responding to it. By the time a proper microphone was handed over to me, it was too little, too late. Life had punched me in the face, and my dream of becoming a district champion was now material for a humorous speech contest. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, when life punches you on the face, it can leave a scare or it can leave a punch line. It's up to you. It's up to you whether you get bitter, frustrated, or give up, or whether you smile, or even laugh at the joke and continue. Back then in Accra, when my village people showed their hands, I didn't give up. I continued. I didn't come first, but I came third. And humorously speaking, 3 is actually better than 1. Even when I experienced that near-death experience at the hands of my father, of my girlfriend's father, I didn't give up. I continued. I didn't have my first kiss that night. But in the words of our modern-day philosopher, D.T.M. Halassan, look at me now. I am married to the crush of my youth, the most beautiful woman in the whole world, and having a kiss or 2 is not a problem. More so, I don't even have to do any torchlight signaling or any detailed plans, except now that the children are on holidays. According to Mr. Churchill, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. So when life punches you in the face, don't give up, don't bite any ears, just continue. Continue and smile while doing it. Because life is funny.